Okay, you gotta keep going, right? So as I was saying, right, in our last album, we were criticized a lot for not getting like down to the real heart and soul of the music, right? So in our next one, I'm creating a new musical style. It's going to be a fusion of pop rock, right, and heavy metal, and it's going to be about light and shapes and colors and the evil that lurks in the night, right? And to play the bass, you have to become a bass guitar before you can really start to understand what can come out of the strings, right? Because it's metal. But like, aren't we all metal? If you think about it, like metal. Yeah.
A lot of people have been criticizing you recently about making a documentary about a new album by a band that nobody's heard of in decades. Would you care to respond to this?
It's rather rude of you to interrupt me during the reading of my book, but it's fine. It was elementary for me anyways. The band Berlin Wallflowers has not been heard of from decades because of some select band members' radical views and his inability to work with the other people in the band. But now that they've moved past their differences, they're ready to enter the world stage once more. They're ready to become a band again, and I felt that I had to document this segment.
Explain for your viewers why exactly you focus so heavily on the past.
Well, historical music is something seldom done, and even more seldom done well. And we can really bring that to the stage.
Would you care to just talk a little bit about what kind of direction this new album is, what you're trying to accomplish with it?
Well, there's so many important historical events. One example is the scientific revolution. And this is really captured by Thomas Dolby's She Blinded Me with Science. It's all about how these great men made scientific discoveries, and cast a light on the entire world. A light so bright, blinded everyone.
Thank you for talking with us. So, after the previous director died in a tragic accident, I understand that you took over. So after you arrived on the scene, what were some things you started to notice about the band members, and especially their interactions between each other?
This is a weird group of guys. I mean, they're flailing about, and I honestly have no clue what they're doing. I'm trying to direct over here, and they're just not giving. They're fighting. They're splitting apart, just like a fissure in the earth.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Could you, for one moment, stop shoving food into your fat little face?
What is the point of this? I don't even have a drum set.
I don't have a guitar, but the music is still coming out of me because I am the music.
Why are we even doing that? How does this song even relate to anything we're doing in this album? Tell me.
Sedation, right? Anesthesia, an important medical breakthrough in the 18th century, right? So, but I would kindly have you walk out there and jump in the pool and drown yourself.
So Kevin, what you working on here?
Oh, you see, I'm working on our cover art here. It's a really organic piece. It really shows the emotion of our music.
This is quite a work. How long have you been working on this?
Oh, many millennia. But due to creative differences, I'm starting to get fed up with this Ben lunatic.
Can you talk a little bit about your heroin use?
A lot of groups have been coming along with this historically based music. What makes you guys different?
We're different because we imagine that this pen is your body, right? And this is your brain. We twist your brain off. And we go Okay. And your brain's now here. And it's floating around through history, and you're taken to this whole new place, right? Which you can't even imagine. Right, so when you're done listening, you're back here, right? You're literally back here. But in a physical, metaphysical, metaphorical sense of the word. Your brain's still over there, right? Back talking to like Shaq and like the great men of history.
So, how did the death of Kevin impact you? Was it a surprise? What are your thoughts on it in general?
No. Kevin, great guy. Worked hard, played hard. I mean, he just partied a bit too hard. And that's what you get. Life will hit you.
Like
I
the
mean,
747.
Like the 747. Consequences, man. Consequences.
And what impact on the band, if any, did you observe?
Well, he was a major component. It's like when you're playing Jenga and you pull out that piece and it all falls apart.
Cosplay! You're fat! God. Cosplay, you're eating last popsicle again. God! Ben, put your shirt on. The music.
Just stop talking about the music. All you care about is being part of the music. What are you part of the band, man? You're part of the band, not the music.
A bass guitar doesn't wear a shirt, mate. So I can't wear a shirt.
All I want
We all
is
wear
another
shirts.
popsicle.
You're fat. You have diabetes.
You know what, Costly? You're out of it.
You're going to die. Literally. In a literal sense of the word, your heart will actually explode upon itself.
Well, it's just a popsicle. It's more than a popsicle, Costly. It's the drumsticks. It's the chips. It's the burgers, Costly. It's more than a popsicle, all right. You gotta cut back. Ben, you have to put your shirt on.
I'm not wearing clothes for the music.
You're not even British, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Shots fired. Shut up, fatty.
What's going on in here?
All that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven.
Don't you understand? It's all about indulgences. They sold the way to heaven, right? And they bought them. She bought it. She bought an indulgence. She bought the key up. The stairway to heaven.
And the band played a waltzing Matilda.
Those fools. They don't understand of what I'm trying to do here. My musical fusion. It'll bring them back to a world they don't even understand. To the horror of a war where men died like rats. The Rat King in the trench. But they don't get it. Because they weren't there. They didn't see it like I did. With the music. Once I become a musical note, I'll be able to appreciate the suffering. Pure.
You know, things were going bad, but then they got better. Almost like how the Europeans back in 1880, all the way up to like right before World War I, they just thought things were just gonna go up and up. And that's what we need to think right now. Kind of like in this song, 1901, all about positivism. Everything.
Okay,
Oh, what up,
Crossley?
Kevin?
You know, I'm really psyched that we finished up this album of ours, you know?
Yeah.
And it's hitting the shelves tomorrow.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
already got like 3,000 likes on Twitter.